Yeah, so we're back basically. Um, so yeah, let's keep on probably play that stage like a little bit more to try to farm all of the gold that we need, and then we go on equipment, accessories. Oh yeah, we equipped that already, by the way. So we have yeah, we have a dragon level 3 already, so that's pretty good. I think we have equipped this one. Yeah, and as we said, dragon level 3. Yeah. Yeah, Phoenix level 2, Butterfly level 1, Chimera still level 1. Yeah. And of course we can sell off Chimera level 1 after we acquire Chimera level 2, I guess. So yeah, let's do this a little bit more.
A bamboo thicket shrouded in mist. Purify the demons, as the princess instructed.
Raiko. Raiko. Use your powers to rid this land of the demons that plague it. If wounded, fear not. Your body will heal itself. This too is part of the power that I have bestowed upon you. But be warned, should your magic power ever be depleted, your corporeal body shall fade into dust. Be always mindful of this.
I wonder if we don't have to defeat the guy that floats like that all the time. Yeah, this one's...
You must exorcise.
Yeah, the other one is not necessary. Yeah, selling off Chimera level 2, of course. So... yeah, 3,000, yeah, so something like stuff like that. So we're kind of like missing something like 1,000, so... maybe if we replay the stage 5 more times.
A bamboo thicket shrouded in mist. Purify the demons, as the princess instructed.
Raiko. Raiko. Use your powers to rid this land of the demons that plague it. If wounded, fear not. Your body will heal itself. This too is part of the power that I have bestowed upon you. But be warned, should your magic power ever be depleted, your corporeal body shall fade into dust. Be always mindful of this. You The demons you vanquished were from beyond the great.
Sometimes that is what happens, basically. Oh, we improved the time again. That's cool. So 1 minute and 13, sorry, and 2 seconds, which is nice, very good. What happens, yeah, sometimes is just you consume all of your magic power, and basically, yeah. So
A bamboo thicket shrouded in mist. Purify the demons, as the princess instructed.
yeah, as we said, 5 more times is a second, so. That what happens many times is just because...
Raiko, you of the clan who presides over the death of men, awaken.
if you consume all of your magic power, basically, slowly you start to basically fall apart.
Use your powers to rid this land of the demons that plague it.
That's pretty interesting as well, in the sense that another thing like another unique action thing that I've never
If
seen
wounded,
in any other
fear
action
not.
game as well, by the way.
Your
Very
body will
interesting.
heal itself.
Very interesting. Very
This too is part of the
Good idea.
power that I have bestowed upon you.
very clever,
But be
by the way.
warned, should your magic power ever be depleted, your corporeal body shall fade into dust.
But yeah, the body heals itself.
Be always mindful of this.
That's totally true.
You must exorcise. The demons you vanquished were from beyond the Great Seal.
Oh, there is also like this is pretty interesting as well. Maybe let's give it a go. There is also basically
Bamboo thicket
a
shrouded
level
in
of like
mist.
object
Purify
destruction
the
that you can.
demons,
Didn't know
as the
about
princess
that.
instructed.
That's pretty interesting, by the way. So we can kinda.
Use your powers to rid this land of the demons that
Let's try
plague
to do
it.
this. That's pretty cool. Even if I don't know how much you can spend time on doing this, but this can be improved as well.
If wounded, fear not. Your body will heal itself. This too is part of the power that I have bestowed upon
That's
you.
true, by the way, because
But be warned, should your magic power ever be depleted, your corporeal body shall fade into dust. Be always mindful of this.
okay. We freed more spirits, by the way. I don't know about that. Passing as well. Even just improving the rank on object destruction, you know, it's kind of like makes sense. Though I think that they appear anyways. Do those ones appear anyway? Yeah, they appear anyway. Completely true. Once you get there, they appear. I think we destroyed everything. Come on.
You must. The demons you vanquished were from beyond the Great Seal.
Oh, it's an A now. Object destroy. Speed 600%. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, it doesn't change much. Yeah, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's nice. More spirits released, by the way, which makes sense. Yeah, so this was the third time.
A bamboo thicket shrouded in mist. Purify the demons, as the princess instructed.
Raiko. Raiko.
I don't know what the spirits are for, to be honest.
Use your powers to rid this land of the demons that plague it. If wounded, fear not. Your body will heal itself. This too is part of the power that I have bestowed upon you. But be warned, should your magic power ever be depleted, your corporeal body shall fade into dust. Be always mindful of this.
Oh, the objects destroyed, they stay destroyed. That's pretty interesting. So even when you go back to the state, that's pretty cool. I didn't notice this. Very interesting. This is really interesting. Seriously. Seriously interesting. Nice.
You must. The demons you vanquished were from beyond the Great Seal.
So on spirits release it gives you always other people problem. Oh, yeah, it leaves you an A when objects destroyed, of course, because it can't. Yeah, so probably from a game design perspective is not great, but yeah. Anyway.
A bamboo thicket
And one last
shrouded in
time.
mist. Purify the demons, as the princess instructed.
Raiko. Raiko. Use your powers to rid this land of the demons that plague it. If wounded, fear not. Your body will heal itself. This too is part of the power that I have bestowed upon you. But be warned, should your magic power ever be depleted, your corporeal body shall fade into dust. Be always mindful of this. You must exorcise every last demon. The demons you vanquished were from beyond the Great Seal.
This was the last time, I think. Yeah. So now... let's go to shop. Let's go to magic and buy. Yeah, we should have the right amount of gold now that we need to get Chimera level 2. Chimera 2, yeah. I think so. Yeah.
What is right? What is just? And for what purpose do we fight? Only you can answer these questions for yourself.
Okay. Do we have anything new that we can... Okay, she said that. Not here, unfortunately. Alright. Maybe in accessories? No accessories to buy. No. Maybe something weapons. Not really, no. I can always see the same swords, yeah, so... they're always the same, so... So what we can do is basically... oh, magic, of course. We can sell Chimera level 1, of course we can, I think we can, so... yeah, just to recover some gold, of course. we had some exceeding from like completing the stages, basically the stage more times. So with 1714, yeah, we're not bankrupt. Yeah, that's let's put it in this way, basically. So yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So it's kind of like this. So one second. Oh no, this is by. Oh my god. Yeah. He's having an heart attack. So so yeah, this is by, and yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, you're not bankrupt. Yeah, exactly. This is still the buy section basically. So Dragon level 1, Phoenix level 1, Chimera level 1, and Dragon level 2. Yeah, so this, and also yeah, so that's what we have now. So we have Butterfly level 1, Phoenix level 2, Chimera level 2, and Dragon level 3, which is not that bad. I mean, I'm not saying that, but it's not crazily bad, so I believe that still the equipable one is still basically. So okay, weapons, that's fine. Weapons is nothing important, we've seen it already.
Is it not selfish to seek refuge and use weakness as a shield?
What does that mean? I have no freaking idea. I don't know. Let's go back once again to the shop, maybe. She says like randomic stuff from time to time, but yeah. So what's the other option? Oh, back. Alright. Magic. Because when she says something, I always have the feeling, well, not always, but sometimes I have the feeling, oh, wait, maybe something added. Yeah, repair this is another thing that, of course, we didn't use. Yeah, it's a good arsenal. I mean, if you look at it, you don't have like awkward sword and stuff like that. You have, it's pretty decent for how it is now. Though, I think, yeah, we have a double sword, we have a one pretty strong, like, let's call it fast food sword, in the sense of like, a bit, it could be also a little bit like fragile as well. We have Chimera stuff. It's pretty like we have kind of lots of variety in this like arsenal, but yeah, it's we could collect more swords. I think like another one that is very powerful is like the black one that looks like the Final Fantasy one. So that looks pretty interesting, by the way. So yeah, absolutely. That looks pretty interesting. So yeah, so don't know. Yeah, that's okay. So nothing to repair, of course.
Is it not selfish to seek refuge and use weakness as a shield?
Probably there are kind of hints or stuff like, you know, yeah. Yeah, but... Probably after sentences you don't necessarily find stuff after the she says stuff. But yeah, probably you don't. But they're kind of like hints and tips to help you like go through the game, I guess. So save again, I think. But no, wait a second. This would be wrong now because I need to go back into equipment, by the way. Yeah, and I keep the right sword. Yeah, we have more space because we used to have lots of swords, but I need to go for this one now, Soul Seal. Yeah, good equipment, not too bad. Yeah, I don't think we can get get healed by fire or dark magic anymore because we have that accessory is gonna should help us. I don't know if it protects from like losing magic power, I don't think so, but at least you don't have like, you know, states that you need to heal or stuff like that, so that's not too bad. I mean, yeah, so yeah, basically, yeah, this. Yeah, so yeah. Basically, yeah, we can retry again. I think the accessory is kind of like it is partially a game changer. I mean, not 100%. I don't think is, but it's also true that, for example, we have Chimera level 2 that we could experiment, which is not bad. Yeah, we bought lots of stuff and we discarded the thing that we didn't need, like recovering some gold as well, which is not too bad.
The ruins of the Imperial Hall float in an ethereal space, summoned by Michizane.
Let's try again. See how it is. Yeah. I don't know how you in this game like add more like life.
The Imperial Court controlled the world for 1,000 years.
It's still a mystery for me. I still cannot understand this, but I don't know. Probably like you need to find them during the stage. Though it's so weird that we couldn't find still anything. It's very, very odd. Very, very weird. Very, very weird. Anyway. Still the same crap. It's kind of like still the same crap. Oh my god. That's insane. That's insane, man. Really insane. Still the same fucking crap.
The Imperial Court
Yeah, I'll be curious about like way to like increase your like level of like vitality, because I have no idea how come we. Well, I mean the stages are still available, but couldn't find anything to increase. Like this is something that really doesn't really. It shouldn't happen in an action game, but yeah, this is kind of like different formula, so I do understand this. Weird, very weird. And it's 4 of them, which is absolutely insane, by the way.
The Imperial
I don't know how about using magic in this situation. I think we tried before already once, but I have no idea. Yeah, it kinda works, you see. It kinda works. Something like to recover life here, but an enemy probably though, because I don't, yeah, we don't get damaged by fire anyway. So or like again, as I was saying before, like that magic. We don't really. The magic power can raise like slowly again. So is this something? So why is raising now? Because I'm kind of like moving, or it's not really raising, so raising, so. Could be because I'm moving. I mean, using magic is not a nonsense behavior, I absolutely think. Also, if you think about it, it's like a magic level 3, so it's not something that you... Oh, shit. What about trying to face the second one before, because I'm kind of like...
The Imperial...
We could try, I mean... I think about finding swords, I think we have been really lucky until now. It's stupid. There was one of the swords that was having like kind of like a specific type of like attack or stuff like that. I think we did have something like that, but yeah. Anyway. How come that I lost all of my energy? This is absolutely nuts. That's not fair, by the way. What the fuck? Come on. That's ridiculous. Come on. Am I complaining? Anyway. Topire. Welcome to
the Imperial Court control.
Yeah, we need to try to understand. I think this is kind of like a very curious thing in the sense that we need to try to understand something about like increasing the level of vitality, because this is, we need to get more knowledge about that, because that's something that I couldn't understand at all. How I was convinced it would have happened like during the game at some point, but probably doesn't. If you don't do anything, if you don't look for it, I don't know, I have no idea. Probably it doesn't automatically happen. I'm just trying to pick the other. These things, they, like, as I was suspecting, they come back all the time, so... There's no point defeating these things, so...
The Imperial Court
That's stupid. I mean, yeah, it's a powerful sword, but it's also true that this guy's pretty tough. Probably the light attack is not. The problem is that, like, if you do an heavy attack, you just fall down. That's the problem. So while you are kind of floating, yeah. So you can do heavy attacks, but when you're floating, it's not. I mean, probably you still can recover, but. No, come on. This is insane.
The Imperial Court.
No, it's better to do like something like up and down or stuff like that, so.
The Imperial
There's kind of an attack that you cannot really. That's unbelievable. How do you do that?
The Imperial Court.
Probably because he attacks you like frontally. So what you have to do is basically try to do it up and down, something like that. So this is something that you. Yeah, something like insane. Completely insane. I don't know how you do that. Honestly, I have no idea.
The Imperial...
Okay, this is how you defeat this guy. By the way, if you fall down here, I guess nothing happens. It's not like a big problem. I just want to try to see if there is something. Oh. So life, which is pretty good. There are techniques to there's nothing really, honestly. So, what is the other one now? So you go out of there and then you need to... That's not simple as it looks like, because... I mean, it is simple, but you need to understand which level you have to go, so that's the point. So you want to go on the right now. Oh yes, oh, so this way. I think it's, yeah. Oh, this one. Oh no. that one, okay. It's not easy to, honestly. But even another thing that I need to apologize about, I'm still not quite kind of like skilled, so next one up, we need to try to understand how to. Yeah, I'm still very retarded about this, like, yeah, seriously, mentally retarded, to display the desktop while I'm doing streaming, which is, yeah, something that I need to learn at some point, because I kind of need this. But one thing that make that like so 65 followers, guys. All right, okay. So somebody that was following before refollowed again, which is good. I don't have any notifications, so I think it's someone that unfollowed refollowed again. But thank you so much, and welcome back on board, whoever you are. So yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, so I was saying basically, so the thing is that we need to try to understand. Yeah, so there is basically, yeah, that's basically my fault, of course, but and I need to get there so we can have like a more interactive stream, by the way. So now I want to see this because, oh, shit, no. No, I guess it's better to do like this. So I think so I don't understand if in this game you don't have any kind of like so I still quite cannot understand. I still really don't understand how to be honest, to increase vitality in this game. I have no idea. Seriously, I really have no idea. So, is it something that you kind of like, you cannot get before any type of, I don't know, like improvement to the game? I have no idea. This is really absolutely nuts. Yeah, this is absolutely crazy. So the thing is that Yeah, I cannot find this, by the way. It's pretty weird. So, yeah, I think there is a way to do this, but we don't know. Yeah, it's not like an information is given. Also, yeah, I've seen the many times. Yeah, I've seen that. I don't think we have anything helpful in the. Oh, yeah, doesn't say that. This is pretty weird. Mercy orbs in stages. There are 6 mercy orbs in the game, and your health increases after you successfully complete the level in which you obtain the mercy. Ah, that's the thing. Life glyphs, which now specific say you need to find and destroy life glyph to earn the mercy orb. Ah, okay. I think it's about time to do this because vitality. So basically we can increase life, but we need to find the life glyphs, which I mean makes sense. There are not so many of them, by the way, during the game or the stages or stuff like that. So need to find the locations where they're located, basically, and try to recover them, something like that. So they're quite important, I think. They make you a little bit stronger, and then, yeah. But that's very weird, because I destroy the glyph and grab the mercy orb. That's absolutely weird. And what is it? So there is one basically, and probably because we acquired it already. Although, 1 second, because yeah, so we have 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can collect 5 more. Probably, probably we've got already the one in the first level, but then we completely missed the other ones in the other levels, which is completely crazy. I can't even believe it, really. You just obtained one, so that's insane. That's something we should go back and try to. So there is a mercy orb, for example, in stage 4. The first set, okay. Absolutely crazy, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it is necessary, but what I'm trying to say is that basically so basically we have 3 spheres of like vitality. That's what we have at the moment, but I think that we need to try to recover the other ones as well. So I'm totally convinced about this, and this is gonna happen like replaying the previous stages, of course. So yeah, for example, I was convinced. Wait a second, if I this is less attack. But we have more experience, so this should make the difference. Yeah, so I think this would be really important. So we need to recover the other life glyphs, basically. So that's absolutely essential. It's not necessary, but we just acquire one for now, which is kind of insane. So yeah, so ancient capital. Yeah. This is important.
Defeat the immortal high priest Jose, who yet protects the ancient ruins.
Let's try to go for, yeah, so that. Yeah, life or vitality orbs, how do we want to call them? So.
None shall pass! None shall pass! Leave this place at once.
His mind is lost. He cannot be reasoned with. His loyalty is admirable, but he is no longer himself. Raiko, you must grant death to this poor and foolish old man. To let him go on living will only cause him more pain.
Yeah, so there is one here.
None shall pass! None shall pass! Leave this place at once.
His mind is lost. He cannot be reasoned with. His loyalty is admirable, but he is no longer himself. Raiko, you must grant death to this poor and foolish old man. To let him go on living will only cause him more pain.
None shall pass! None shall pass!
What the hell is it? Seriously?
None shall pass! None shall pass! None shall pass!
Where the hell is it gone? I don't know.
None shall pass! None shall pass!
If they can even
None
escape.
shall pass! Leave this place at once.
His mind is lost. He cannot be reasoned with. His loyalty is admirable, but he is no longer himself. Raiko, you must grant death to this poor and foolish old man. To let him go on living will only cause him more pain.
None shall pass! None shall pass!
You've done a Mercy Harbor, yeah, that's true,
None
but-
shall pass!
Oh, but this is going to be like, it's going to be effective from the...
None shall pass!
just from the next stage.
Even now, he resists. To raise the seal, the capital was moved 1,000 years ago. But there were those who opposed the seal and remained here. The deep resentment.
None shall pass! Perhaps my master will see my loyalty and return. None shall pass! Those Imperial fools! Why would they not listen to him? None shall pass! Perhaps my master will see my loyalty and return. Those Imperial fools! Why would they not listen to him? None shall pass! Perhaps my master will see my loyalty and return. None shall pass! Lord Mitchell, why am I no longer at your side? The world is trapped in a nightmare.
Is this a dream, or is it real? Does good or evil truly exist?
Mercy recall life has increased. Oh, okay. Oh, I love it as a reason. Oh, max combo 6. Okay. Good. Ah, more gold. That's good. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's finally small. So looking for these things, it's pretty weird that you like, yeah, kind of proceed through the game, but you can't really see this kind of stuff. So I don't know. Pretty weird, yeah. So now we should have 4, and then we're missing 4 more, which, alright. Yeah. The previous one, previous weapon, kept, I guess, probably, so. Yeah, we should have more, we must have more gold now, so, yeah. It's important to recover this kind of stuff because, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, maybe not easy to recover all of them. I don't know. Of course, if you do like the stages pretty quickly, of course it might happen, you know, that you probably don't collect this type of stuff, but so yeah. I understand. Oh my god. So maybe
destroy the boulder that blocks the flow of ki to the essence of wood.
Okay.
Ki flows from the forest along this very path. But now the flow of ki has been obstructed.
Oh, we have 4, yeah, I'm noticing now. Finally. Ah, finally. We have 4. Ah, it was about time, no? Yeah, so finally. Thankfully. Yeah. Nice. Oh yeah. Messed up, yeah, there we go.
Quite a strange boulder. Ryko. That boulder must be the source of the obstruction. And now, Ki flows once again through the heart of the forest.
Yeah, man, it's good. Goal 0. Weird, you know. But whatever. Yeah, at least. So. That's better. You're kind of like more rock solid, you know. Than it's pretty good. So it's much better. I think it's much better. So you need to kind of like do something like that. So yeah. So I don't know. Yeah. Otherwise, it's pretty easy to die. That's the point. It's really easy. So yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. So basically, yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, we should have like five orbs now, basically. So it's 5 in total at the moment, and we're kind of like missing 3. Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah, basically, yeah, what I think is that, yeah, what I think is that it's, it's kind of cool. I mean, it's, I mean, definitely it makes you kind of like stronger and more resistant. That's what I think. So kind of like, you know, like sharper and so yeah, more rock solid basically. That's yeah. That's pretty important, by the way. So yeah, so kind of like more rock solid, more resistant, and more, because like carry on with just like 3 mercy orbs is kind of like insane. I think it's kind of like crazy, and I don't think it's really clever and very intelligent. So because it's not enough. It is true that you start with just 2, but it's also true that I don't know. Yeah. It's basically 2 is not enough. 2 is not enough. You get like the first one, which is pretty easy in the first stage, I guess. So, but the other ones, they absolutely you have to, because otherwise it's not gonna, yeah, it's not gonna work. Well, it's gonna work, but it's gonna be really, really tough. So, I think as soon as you collect all of them, you're kind of like you have the maximum amount of life that you can get. So yeah, you can lose some life like during boss fights, but it makes the thing a little bit easier to, you know, have more vitality, and probably getting the strongest weapon in the game as well, which is not probably the one that we can buy in the shop, but there are probably more powerful swords as well. But I think at least like it changes something, because otherwise it's really difficult. It's gonna be really tough, pretty tough. So the thing is, yeah, like still with 5 is pretty good. It's not that bad. So yeah, but to I think overall and generally to collect all of the life that you need, basically, it's not that crazily difficult. So which probably, for example, in a game like Devil May Cry 3, that's a different type of job, because you need to farm orbs, and then you need to kind of like buy how's it called? I don't remember how it was, like blue orbs, and then you need to, which you can collect as fragments, of course. Then you need to do the secret missions, and then you can buy the blue orbs, but they don't you don't get to the maximum vitality. So you need to do all of the secret missions. Are crazily difficult. Well, not crazily difficult, but pretty tough, some of them, you know. And then like, so in this game is not really, it's just to find these basically life glyphs and obtain the mercy orb from them. So I think really it's yeah, it's more something, you know, it's pretty much something to yeah, to I don't know, how should I say, to find out how to do it, basically. Yeah, and it doesn't look yeah, exactly, insanely difficult. So if we basically had so you have like 2 at the beginning, and then you basically have 9 more, I think. Well, no, 1 second. So you kinda have 3 plus, no, you have 2 at the beginning, and you can collect 6 more, so it's going to be like 8 in total. That's the maximum life that you can like obtain, maximum level of life, basically. So, but after that is kind of like, yeah, that's the maximum you can get, really. So I don't know, it's, yeah, I mean, you can't go higher than that. And then for the rest you need to try to be careful. You can obtain some like I think about magic, which is the thing that makes your life run out, or basically goes to 0 pretty quickly. It's basically you have like orbs during the stages that are called sustain MP. So basically makes your magic level stronger than before. But I still believe that about magic you can't really do much. So in a sense that you start with your level at the maximum from the beginning. I don't know if you can increase the magic here, but I don't really think so, because the bar looks pretty full from the beginning, which is the like the little, it's not a full circle, it's kind of like half moon purple bar, half moon shape. It basically diminishes from as the time as you get damage, or like the enemies, they like suck your like magic power. it's happens like kind of like normal in a Japanese game. But what happens, of course, like when your magic goes to zero, of course, and as like the princess, the woman says in the first stage, basically your body slowly starts to go to dust, basically. But the thing is that so I guess during the stages you can like you can find these orbs reinforcing that you can reinforce the magic power. Though I don't really think you can increase the magic power bar. I think it's always the same. But with vitality, this is why it's a little bit, it's kind of tricky. So you have vitality in this game, you need to increase it. It's not really easy to understand where to find the life glyphs to destroy, to obtain the mercy orbs, but you can still find them. But I think after you reach like 8 vitality orbs, I don't think you can add anything else after that, honestly. So I don't really think that's the maximum you can do. So yeah, and again, the magic as so about the magic bar, you can find sustainability orbs during the stages, but you can't really, I think, increase the magic power bar. I don't really think so. So I think that's what it is. So pretty much, yeah. So but the vitality is pretty important, because if we give that the vitality is the same, is that one, and the magic is that one, pretty much, then it's all about it. Probably is pretty much about probably experience level. It is true, experience level is pretty high, and you can get at some level of experience where probably you get less damage or whatever it is, or you, yeah. But it's also true that also I think I noticed that apparently as much as you get, like probably the more life orbs you get, the less you're likely to get damage. So yeah, but carrying on with only 3, I think is insane. It's absolutely, it doesn't make any sense. So it's too difficult, really. That helps a lot, in my opinion. So it helps a lot. So when you go to a boss fight, it's a different vibe, man. Absolutely. So you go like with 3 and you kind of like you can die from like any time. You go with 8, is pretty much different. So not massively different, but again, yeah. So you can play on the experience level, which I think you do increase the experience level when you complete the stage. But apart from the experience level, I think you have like a pretty solid base of magic and vitality. So yeah, probably experience apart, it's a matter of like a choice of the weapon, choice of the magic item, a choice of the accessory as well. Very important. We have like a pretty good one, by the way. At the moment, so yeah, you can play more around, of course, weapons, magic, and accessories, but you need to. I think you need to like a base of vitality and magic, because otherwise, also because like you can always increase experience. So I think when you finish any type of stage and then you complete the stage, I think you some kind of like you get more experience, unless probably you don't defeat any enemies, so which might happen. Like probably in the last stage we didn't get any experience, we didn't get any gold, we didn't get any experience. It could be that the gold is linked to how many enemies you defeat. It could be, but yeah, so it could be like each enemy has like a certain amount of gold that they release as soon as you defeat them. It could be, but yeah, apart from that, I think is, yeah, experience important. You can always raise experience. I think experience probably is the most accessible type of fuel in this game, because you just fight, you defeat enemies. If you complete the stage, you get some more experience points at the end of the stage. So I believe that, yeah, but you need to have like a base of vitality and magic, otherwise, yeah, when you, especially when you go to boss fights, it becomes completely insane. So you can't even, I don't know what, but yeah, can't even do anything. So it becomes completely crazy. So yeah, it becomes totally insane. So pretty difficult, by the way. So yeah, it's yeah. So it's like that, basically. So that, yeah, so that's what I think now, honestly. Yeah, so and again, especially during boss fights. So in the sense that, okay, you get the normal enemy, that's fine, but when you are into like a boss fight, you need vitality. There's no way out of that. No, there's no way out of that. I mean, seriously, there is not much else that you should do. So yeah, you just need vitality, because otherwise, like, one hit, you're gone. So you're kind of dead. Or so yeah, we could try to learn and like try to understand more about experience points in this game. That's something we could do as well. That's another option. Though we need to see, because it gives me the feeling that in the game there are many experience levels. So basically, having more experience levels, I think that you need to you need to kind of understand which is the right level or something like that. So, or where you can reach, or where it's like too crazy to get to. So something like that, because otherwise it doesn't. Yeah, so that's quite kind of like makes sense. It makes sense. So, but anyway, yeah, I think. Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, we could. Probably, I think probably the thing to do is to try to recover more experience points, which is very important. But then we should, yeah. Well, sorry, we recover like the how they're called, the mercy orbs, and then after that probably try to do the four guardians, try to do the stage with four guardians. Probably that might make sense. But then after that, probably, I don't know, yes, trying to do that, but I think yeah, so maybe after seeing about the experience points, because they are kind of like an important thing, but still not that much important to give you to yeah. It could be something like not a last resort, but if you see like the things, but it's still I believe, and I repeat, I think if you have like a base of like vitality and magic, I don't really, depends on how you play after that. So yeah, which sword you select, which magic you equip, which accessory you bring, and yeah, that's really up to you after that. That's my point of view. That's what I think. So yeah, so basically, yeah, that's what it is. So that's what it is, really. So yeah, that's my opinion. So I would keep the double sword, to be honest, to try to attempt the others, try to recover, like, but we need to see at which point we need to head about to try to recover the mercy orbs. But yeah, so we might want to and we might be able to like switch sword again one more time, which that's fine. But yeah, I think yeah, so I think apart from that, it's yeah. Hopefully and ideally we can keep the same sword. It depends where like the other ones are located. That's something that is pretty important anyway, I guess. So yeah, probably. Yeah, it's oh, this is the understand thing. This one, yeah. And the other one was alright. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so this is alright. So we have another one at some point after, so right. Yeah, that makes sense anyway, so absolutely. Yeah, so yeah, we have more stuff to recover, so absolutely. So let's see how it is. So kind of like yeah, so I think so in total now we have 5, we have 3 more to recover, which is not a crazy amount, but I think, yeah, so you can't face the final part of the game without, honestly, without like full energy, full fat energy, or like full like completed and available energy, because that's not how it works, honestly. So yeah, it's kind of like the idea is clever to put these orbs like kind of not hidden, but kind of like you need to find them during the stages, which makes sense. I'm not saying that it doesn't make sense, but then you need to go to find them, because otherwise it doesn't work. So it's not, basically it doesn't work. It's not ideal to do this. Yeah. Yeah, that's the point. So. So yeah, that's it for this morning. Thanks so much, guys. And yeah, if you really enjoy the show, just hit the big beautiful purple button. Yeah, notification bell activated already. And also, if you go in the section about my channel, you know all of the timings and the days when I go live. That would be really amazing. Again, Stylish Boy 1796. I broadcast on Twitch, past broadcasts on YouTube, gameplays and extra gameplays on YouTube as well. I have Steam and Discord, and button for the donation clearly visible in the section about of my Twitch page channel. So if you guys would like, that would be really amazing. Donations are not compulsory, but really much appreciated. Everything will go for the show and for the stream only, and would make it even better, even more good looking and more amazing stream. I guess in English is correct, grammarly correct, sorry. Yeah, I was about to make another grammar mistake, so yeah, basically, yeah, that's it. Thanks so much, and I'll be back really soon this afternoon. Don't miss the comeback at 3 p.m. British Standard Time, Greenwich Mean Time +1. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. And Stylish Boy 1796 is signing out, and as always, for gamers. And I'll be back. We'll be back really soon. Thanks so much. Thanks very much. Bye.